Well, shiver me timbers, it's me old shipmate. Good to see ye again, mates. Yo ho ho to ye. Hey, now, who am I? You're probably thinking, eh? Well, I'm sure you've heard of me cousin, Santa Claus, eh? He flies around Christmas Eve, delivering packages and presents to all them good little children in all their homes all over the world, eh? But who takes care of the ones out at sea, eh? The people in the Navy, maybe them, the occasional maroonee here and there. That's where I come in, eh? I'm Santa Claus's cousin, Sandy Claus, eh? And I'm gonna tell ye about what happens on Christmas Eve out at sea, okay? This is called A Pirate's Night Before Christmas, eh? And it was written by Philip Yates and illustrated by Sebastian Heria. That helps take care of all the legalities and stuff. Hey, while I'm thinking about it, go on out there and get all your little shipmates and bring them on over. They're going to want to hear this, eh? Because this is the real story, eh? This here be the real thing. You go gather up your little bilge rats or whatever and bring them on over here. Set them down for the computer. I've got a tale to tell you, mates. Now, it goes something like this. 'Twas the night before Christmas aboard the Black Sark. Not a creature was stirring, not even a shark. The stockings were stuck to the bowsprit with tar, in hopes that Sir Peggotty soon would be there. And turn the page there, here we go. The pirates was snoring like pigs in their beds, with visions of treasure chests dancing in their little heads, eh? And I, with me spyglass and scruffy old dog, stood watching the crow's nest for ships in the fog. Ships in the fog, that's so better than an iceberg, I'll tell you what. When out in the mist there arose such a racket, I slid down the mast with me sword to attack it. Away to the poop deck I ran very fast. I threw off the anchor and shouted, "Avast!" Poop deck. That's a funny word. That's another story, but that's a story for another day. Anyway. Straight up from the seas in the foamy white spray flew 8 giant sea horses pulling a sleigh. That's me. Okay. A mean-looking driver hoisting one leg. Well, I've had it fixed since then. It was an old story, eh? Well, shiver me timbers, it must be Sir Peg. As they call me out to sea there, is Sir Peg. Oh, these pages, they won't stick a little bit. Here we go. More sluggish than flounders, as coursers they came, and he whistled and snarled and called them by name. Now Salty, now Scurvy, now Sinbad and Molly, on Cutthroat, on Cross-Eye, on Roger and Jolly, to the top of the sail, to the tip of the mast. Now dash away, dash away, dash away fast. Arr. And then with a cry and a crack of his whip, down came his sleigh on the deck of our ship. A jolly old sea dog, enormously fat. Wait a minute. And so was the parrot that perched on his hat. He's got the night off tonight, see? He's kind of tired and all. He was dressed all in black from his head to his heels, and his clothes were all covered with seaweed and eels. His eye, how it twinkled, his dreadlocks, how twiny. His scars were like crossbones, his gold teeth quite shiny. His mouth was turned up in a nasty old look, the silver gleamed sharp on the point of his hook. A scary white skull he had hung on his ear soon gave me to know I had nothing to fear. Just an old pirate, eh, you know? There we go. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his sack and stuffed all the stockings with coins and hardtack. Mm-hmm. Oh, gonna skip a part of the story we are. The black sark was soon filled with a holiday cheer, and loaded with gifts for each good buccaneer. Arr, anchors and hornpipes and crackle fruit eggs, pearls and red sashes for Bonnie and Meg, a cauldron for cook filled with pieces of shank, and just for the cap'n a shiny new plank. Yeah. But oh, me heart broken and tears in me eyes, I says to meself, blimey, where be my prize? Uh, Sad day for him, eh? But he hopped in his sleigh, to his team gave a roar. It's time to return to the briny deep sea floor. Then just when I thought it's me worst Christmas day, a parchment of paper flew down from his sleigh. Hey, what could that be, eh? And it was the best present I ever got. A map to a treasure. Xmas marks the spot. As he and treasure, it'd be right there. Here we go. Alrighty. I laughed and I danced and I shouted with glee as up went his sleigh and then down to the sea. You gotta learn to hold your breath, you do, when you out there looking for ships and all, yeah. But I heard him exclaim ere he splashed 'neath the star, Merry Christmas, me buckos, and a Happy New Year, eh? So there, now you got the full story. Everybody knows what me cousin does. Now you know what Sandy Claus does, eh? And I'm not quite as fat anymore. I've been on the Adkins, you see, But I tell you what, I hope yous has a Merry Christmas, mates. From all of us at the Pirates of the Rusty Cutlass aboard the Inferno, we wish yous all a happy, happy Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.